In this tutorial, we will go over how to upload your application materials to your International Student Portal so that you can request for an I-20. If you are a concurrent enrollment student and do not need an I-20 from us, you should stop right here and contact our office. This is only for overseas and transfer students who need the F1 visa to study with us. At this stage, you should have completed your Open CCC application and have received your Peralta student ID. It usually takes about 24 business hours for the student email and your International Student Portal to activate, so be sure to follow the instructions to get that set up. If you have not received your Peralta ID yet or have not received an invitation to the International Student Portal, please refer back to the first two videos or reach out to our staff for further assistance. Before we begin, let's go over the list of application materials that you need to upload to receive your I-20. If you are preparing in advance, you can download the forms from our website to start filling out. Go ahead and pause the video if you need more time reviewing this list. Don't worry, we'll wait for you. Under the application checklist on our website and within the International Student Portal, you will see the PDF forms and descriptions with specific information that we may need for your application. If you are looking at this on our website, click the plus sign next to each item and the description will appear. Please read through each item carefully, especially regarding our requirements for the bank statement. If you already have a Peralta student ID and activated your email, please log into your inbox to look for an email that says, "Welcome to the International Student Portal." If you only just completed your Open CCC application and received your Peralta ID today, it takes a full 24 business hours for this email to come out. This means if you completed your Open CCC application on a Friday, you won't receive this email until Monday. As a reminder, you will only receive this email in your Peralta inbox and not your personal email, so please be sure to check your student email. This is your International Student Portal. You can reach this website by logging into your student portal, Peralta email, or by typing international.peralta.edu. Click the login button on the top right of the page. The login information is the same as your Peralta student email and password. If you try logging into your International Student Portal before you receive the invitation email, you might see this error. If it's within the first 24 business hours, this is normal. However, if it's been longer than that and you didn't receive your invitation email, please let us know so that we can help you look into it. If you have any trouble logging into your International Student Portal because of your password, use the Forgot My Password feature to self-reset your password. If that doesn't work, send an email to helpdesk at helpdesk@cc.peralta.edu with your full name, Peralta student ID, and let them know that you're unable to access your account. They can send you a temporary password to log in with. Once you log in, you should see a page with our application deadlines and instructions. Read through it, then click Student Information. Before we start filling in the application, it is important to note that you must have all the items completed on each page before you can click Save and move forward to the next page. Otherwise, the system will not automatically save your work. This includes sections that require attachments. We recommend that you work on gathering your application materials before you begin filling in each section. However, if you're waiting on certain documents that are taking longer to get, you can upload a blank piece of paper into the slot as a temporary hold so that the text will save, and when the document is ready, you can come back, delete it, and replace it. Select if you're an overseas, transfer, or change of status applicant. Depending on how you respond, sections requiring additional information will appear. In this section, it will ask for your legal name, passport, academic goals, and information about your English proficiency level. The section is about your academic history and if you need to take an English placement assessment. If you are from an English-speaking country, attended high school where English is the primary language, or English is your native language, then you can select No. For everyone else, you will need to take an English assessment, whether it is our free online guided self-placement assessment or TOEFL IBT, IELTS, or Duolingo. We also require a 500-word self-introduction essay so that we can get to know you and your academic goals a little better. Here you will upload your English proficiency scores, credit card payment form for your $50 application fee, medical examination form, transcripts, and diploma. The link to the online guided self-placement and the forms that you need are circled above. Carefully read through the description for each item that we need. Regarding the credit card application fee, we can only accept credit cards with the Visa or MasterCard logo on it. Input your legal information as shown on your passport and upload your passport ID page. It is important here not to use nicknames, as this is the information that we will use to generate your I-20, which is needed for your visa. If you are currently in the U.S. with another visa, such as the B Tourist Visa or J Visa, please upload your I-94 record, non-F1 visa, and DS 2019 if you have one. Fill out your contact information, physical U.S. address, mailing address, and foreign address. It's okay if you don't have a U.S. address right now. You can go ahead and just fill out the foreign address. As part of the visa process, it is mandatory that you have a foreign address. If you currently live in the U.S., please use your parents' or guardian's foreign address instead. If you have dependents, click on the plus sign and upload your dependents form. If you currently have an F1 visa already through another U.S. institution and would like to transfer your I-20 to us, you are considered a transfer student. If that's the case, we have a few additional items that we need from you. Please download a copy of the transfer in form and have your current designated school official or DSO fill this out for you. Explain to your DSO that this is not a request to transfer your I-20 to us at this time, but to verify that your I-20 is currently active and eligible to transfer. Your current DSO cannot release your I-20 to us until they have received a copy of an official acceptance letter from us. Upload copies of all of your I-20s from all of the previous institutions that you have attended. If you have multiple I-20s, please combine them into one single file. Please also upload a copy of your F1 visa page. Upload a copy of your most recent I-94 record and updated transcript from the school that you are currently attending. If you are currently attending a language school, you can upload a copy of your certificate or most recent class schedule. Fill out information about your F1 status, such as your current school, education level, when you first attended school as an F1 student, or if you have attended any other F1 school before. If you previously have completed a reduced course load, CPT, or OPT before at their institution, it is important that you let us know. Let us know when you expect that your school will be able to release your I-20 record to us. Keep in mind that schools typically cannot release your I-20 until your program dates are over, so this date could be your program end date or last day of classes with your current school. This section is an estimate of how much it will cost to study with us for 1 year, including your living expenses. F1 international students must demonstrate that they have sufficient funding for up to 1 year in order to have an I-20 issued and are required to provide a recent bank statement as proof of funding. Although we do not provide housing and you are not paying the living expenses to us, or if you are planning to live rent-free with relatives or a sponsor, you are still required to show funding for the living expenses. These amounts differ every year, so please be sure to check our website's tuition page for the latest amounts. You are allowed to have more than one source of funding for your bank statement. The funds can come from you, your parents, relatives, or non-related sponsors. Please fill out their information here and how much each financial support is providing. This is where you will upload your bank statement. Bank statements must be less than 6 months from the date of your application, has the name of the account holder, which needs to match the people on this application. Please keep in mind that stocks, retirement, cryptocurrency, and etc. are not acceptable. Bank statements cannot come from companies and must be from an individual. If you are a U.S. sponsor, you will need to have them fill out the affidavit of support. If you have more than one sponsor, for example, if it is a married couple and they are using one shared bank statement, you will need one form for each of them. If you have multiple pages, please combine them into one single PDF and upload it in this section. Carefully read through the International Student Agreement and what is expected of you to maintain your F1 visa status. Read through the health insurance agreement and other information on this page and click Complete to submit your application. It will typically take us 3 to 5 business days to process an application. If nothing is missing, we will issue the acceptance letter and I-20 electronically. Be sure to regularly check your Peralta email for updates about your application. If anything is missing or if we need additional information, we will send you an email with details on what is needed. Please upload the updated documents directly onto your International Student Portal and resubmit the application. Once all of your documents are approved, you will receive an email from us to let you know that you have been accepted, as well as important dates that you need to be aware of. After you get this message, please log back into your International Student Portal to download your official acceptance letter and electronic I-20. If you are a transfer student, you will only receive the acceptance letter. Please forward your acceptance letter to your current DSO and request that they transfer your I-20 records to us. This concludes our international student application for overseas and transfer students. We can't wait to welcome you to Peralta Colleges. Hope to see you soon. Bye.